Hey, what's up, guys? Just checking in. Come on in, guys. Let's chop it up. 8 o'clock. Okay, my barber's texting me up. Sorry, guys. All right, what's going on, man? Excuse me. How y'all living? What's going on, family? Y'all come on in the room. Let's chop it up. I'm chilling at the crib. What's going on, guys? I hope you guys checked out ISM Radio earlier today. We had a great episode. Me, Layla Bree, my lovely co-host. What's up, Natasha? Damn, why'd it get chilly out here all of a sudden? It's kind of nippy out here. A nigga needs a shawl over my shoulders. What's up, all these ladies in here looking lovely? Look at my wife. Okay. Make sure my wife didn't hear me say that. But y'all look lovely. How y'all doing, man? What's going on, man? What's up, Hood Shaman, Alpha Queen? ISM was great. Yeah, we had a great episode of ISM. A few things I just wanted to touch on. What's up, Kitty Galore? Shout out to our sister Lauren London. She kind of broke her silence on the gram. That's our sister, man. Beautiful sister. Our heart goes out to her for her loss. Much respect to our sister. As we know, we talked about this on ISM Radio earlier. Shout out to North Carolina. Shout out to you. Yeah, we had our LA callers call in, and shout out to LA, man. That's why I wanted my LA folks to call in and give y'all the real deal, because we got a lot of people who are commenting on our brother Nipsey's case, and a lot of people who are not from here. They don't understand the street politics of LA, so it was good to have a lot of the people from the city call in and give you an insight on how things work in the vibe. And a lot of people, again, we're questioning what really went down with the demise of our brother with this dusty ass dude. Now, for those who don't know, they captured, quote unquote, the killer of Nipsey, this nigga Eric Holder. They caught him in Bellflower. Right. Yeah, we got a very unique code out here. Now listen, fam. I want us to be able to peep game. I want us to be able to peep game and make sense out of stuff, and don't believe that everything, when people present certain things, we got to learn how to not buy it hook, line, and sinker. But also, we don't just buy into every conspiracy, but we question things. See, one thing I don't like to do, like I didn't really get too much into the Dr. Sebi thing. I didn't even get into that. I didn't get into the numerology thing. People were getting into all this numerology stuff. I go into some of the more practical stuff. Sometimes, you want to see if there is a conspiracy, but you don't want to get too far in the water where you're like, well, on the third day of Christmas, no. 33 and 52, that's 88. No, I don't get into all that. But what I do know, I question anything that the official story says. I question anything that doesn't make sense. And I understand that the media, they will put out stuff that's a complete fabrication. Like, again, last night, they were talking about 6 people got shot at the vigil at the Marathon store, and turned out nobody got shot. So they put out a lie and let the lie circulate, and then they retracted. So they put out a lie at the drop of a hat. So we have to be able to question stuff. So that's why it's important to be on the ground, to get people who's in the know, to let people know what's happening out here. But we need to look at this case with our brother Nipsey. Nipsey wanted us to hold him down. When he was on our show, he was like, I'm doing dangerous work out here, hold me down. And that's what we should do. We need to let people know if we're doing work for them and something happens to them, we're not just going to let them throw lies out there and we accept it. I really don't like this narrative that folks are running with, man, black folks, we ain't shit. That's corny to me. Yeah, we got to stay woke. And I don't mean be on some Illuminati shit, but we better understand that there are powers that be that manipulate these type of incidents. And let me tell you something. What's up, my nigga Gooch? Shout out to Gooch. Let me tell you something. The story that's being told about this dude, what they want us to believe. Listen, this is what they're telling us to believe. Okay? They're telling us that a dude who's a known informant. They're trying to tell us a dude who has a history of working with police. Everybody in the hood knows that he works with police. People know that this dude has murders on his background. He has bodies on his background. So this dude, who's a known snitch, just hit the streets not too long ago. He's trying to get up next to Nipsey. Nipsey knows that he's a snitch. He knows that he's an informant. So Nipsey don't want nothing to do with him. So the dude just leaves, comes back, does a murder, execution style, military style, meaning 5 shots to the body, 1 shot to the head to make sure that the person is dead. Broad daylight on Crenshaw and Slauson, the most busy intersection in South Central LA, where there's cameras all over the damn place. This dude was supposed to have mental issues, but he's an informant. There's cameras all over. He eludes police for 2 days. Nobody knows where this dude is. Everybody in the streets are looking for this dude. 3 different police agencies, at least 3 different agencies from what I know, they're looking all over Los Angeles for this dude. They can't find this mentally ill snitch. They wait 36 hours before they put out an official name and photo of the man on the news. They gave him a 36-hour head start when a day before that, everybody else was circulating the dude's picture online. Everybody knew who he was. Then all of a sudden, they find this nigga today trying to check into a mental hospital in Bellflower. And that's what y'all want us to believe. Are y'all telling me that makes any kind of goddamn sense? Talk to me. Let's just talk man to woman, woman to man, man to man. Tell me what damn sense does that make? Is this what we're going with? They caught this nigga at a mental health institution. He was trying to check himself in fucking Bellflower. You know, Bellflower was 20 minutes from the damn crime scene. They couldn't find this nigga. He's in Bellflower. That's what y'all trying. That's your story? That's what we're going with? Is that what we're doing? But if we start talking about that, that y'all talking about that Illuminati shit. Really? Really? Dude, yeah, man, Gooch and I, we were on the show the other day on my broadcast, like the night it happened. We were telling people where the suspect went. We knew exactly where he could go because we know that area. There's only one way he could have went, and we knew where the cameras were going to be. Dude. Let me ask y'all this. The girl that he was with, did she get arrested? Because I heard the girl say that she didn't know that he did a murder. Did that girl get arrested? And who was the girl that was the driver in the car? People get shot every day. Why are we acting so shocked? But people don't get away like that every day. People don't elude authorities like that every day. Let's be real. People don't do high-profile shootings like that every day. So the girl didn't get arrested. She turned herself in. Did she get charged and arrested? She said she didn't know what went down. I just want to make sure if she got arrested or not, because I'm hearing she's giving interviews out here, so she must not have been arrested, which further lets me know this is some bullshit. From what I know, the girl has not been arrested. Does that make any sense, man? Think about what we're talking about here. Thinking about what we're doing, because I want to look at the whole big picture here. I want to look at the whole big picture. When has a getaway driver not been arrested in LA? Talk to me. Come on, man. Let's make it make sense. She turned herself in. But did she get arrested and charged, though? I'm hearing she said she didn't know he shot anybody, but I haven't heard anything about her being arrested and charged with anything. Dude, getaway drivers, all getaway drivers say, I didn't know that they were going to rob the bank. I didn't know they were going to rob the liquor store. I didn't know. All getaway drivers say that. The getaway driver is always charged, especially in LA. They got these all-in laws and these gang injunctions. The fact that this dude is a known gang member, and most likely she is too, they would have all types of injunctions going on. Question this stuff. Why hasn't she been charged or arrested? It don't make sense, family. You have to question this stuff. So do I think he's going to get time? Now listen to this. Now listen to what does make sense, and this is a question. Listen to what does make sense. Now what makes sense is this person who's a known informant, he's already a known informant. They're trying to get him to get close to Nipsey. Is that what they're trying to do? And Nipsey knew what was up, and Nipsey didn't want the dude around him. So this known informant, with the assistance of somebody, does this bold hit. And why was he so confident in doing this? This dude did this bold hit in broad daylight, execution style. He gets away. Sounds like somebody was helping him. I don't know how this nigga would disappear for 2 days and nobody could find him unless he was being helped. If whoever his contact was in law enforcement, because again, a snitch by definition works with law enforcement. So somebody is working with this dude. If you are a snitch and somebody knows you're a snitch, they have little safe houses and stuff for their snitches. So whoever is his contact is in law enforcement, his handlers, what if they were helping this guy? That would make more sense as to why we couldn't find this guy in 2 days. And they waited 36 hours before they even put his name and a description of the guy out there. They gave him a head start. Then all of a sudden, they find this nigga in Bellflower after they done ran through the damn hood. Y'all hear helicopters out here now? I'm in the valley. They got helicopters and they scouring the hood, but they couldn't find this dude, and he's only 20 miles away in Bellflower. And then they get him at a medical mental health facility. So now, that was very strategic looking. So now they get this guy and he go to court and they say, okay, he has mental health issues. And this dude gets a slap on the wrist. They get this dude a little sweet deal. I don't think it's a coincidence that they picked him up at a mental health facility. And I say pick up with air quotes. So now that whole we got him in front of a mental health facility, that's going to play into the he was mentally ill, let's give him a slap on the wrist. So it almost sounds like they sat him down and said, okay, look, we need you to do this, but damn, I might go to jail. No, what we're going to do, we're going to have you do this, and then we'll have you at the mentally ill spot, and then that's the plea we're going to use. All right, I'll go with that. You understand? They do stuff like that. Police will do stuff like that. Yeah, if this dude plead insane, he's going to get a slap on the wrist. And understand, we were talking about this on the show earlier. The police were already harassing Nipsey. They kept going into harassing his shop, so they wanted to get him out the paint anyway. These are facts. So am I making sense? I know I got my tinfoil kufi on, but I'm looking at this thing from all angles. This ain't no damn coincidence they find this nigga. He show up at a damn mental health facility in Bellflower out of all places. That sets up the perfect alibi Now for the deal to be made that they had going on with this nigga, man. We got cameras all over LA. I just refuse to believe they could not find this nigga. This is a mentally ill Negro who they couldn't find for 2 days after he pulled off a supposedly broad daylight execution on the fly. You understand? So sound like that's the deal they made with this dude. Man. And then the girl don't get arrested? Really? Then the driver gets to play dumb like she didn't know, and she's not arrested and charged? Come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah, now some folks got at dude's family. Now the streets was getting at the dude's family. Yeah, they yeah. Let me tell y'all something. What I think, they probably had that dude at that facility this whole time, man. They probably had that dude in some type of witness protection, or they probably had him at that facility somewhere all this time. You didn't? How was a so-called mentally ill person an informant, a trusted informant? Yeah? Well, if he's getting help, but again, that's the angle that they use, just keep putting it out there that he's mentally ill, so whatever he does, he gets away with it. And have y'all seen the way they're treating him? Have y'all seen their arrest video? I've seen their arrest video, and I've seen them taking him into custody at the police station. I ain't never seen them really coddle a black inmate like this, a black suspect. They real gentle with this nigga. Did y'all notice that? With us, I mean, we do something like that, we getting an ass whooping or something. I mean, you rough. I mean, they giving him the Dylan Roof treatment. Go look at their arrest video and look at, they're all cool and calm. When do they do that? The LAPD is that calm, nigga? Did y'all see how they pulled me out my house? They were gaffling me up here on some bogus bullshit. I'm surprised they didn't take this nigga to Burger King the way they were doing with him. Yeah, they're like, he's one of their own. They treating him gentle as hell. They were treating this dude, they were pampering this nigga. Looked like they gave him a little old throw pillow in the police car to rest his neck. I mean, damn, they were really coddling this nigga. I'm like, what the hell is this bullshit, man? I'm supposed to buy. I'm gonna have to wear the tinfoil kufi. I don't buy none of this bullshit. No. I ain't buying this, bro. Man. But yo, and they're gonna protect him. People are like, when he go to jail, he's gonna get. Ain't nothing gonna happen to him, dude. Ain't nothing gonna happen. I'm telling you, I think they've had that nigga posted up somewhere all these days, man. I'm telling you, they didn't have this nigga. The streets have been on this dude's ass. They've been looking for him. They knew not to have this dude on the streets nowhere because again, they've been getting at this nigga's family, the whole shebang. So I don't think they had that. They left that nigga on the streets, man. I think they had him somewhere holed up, posted up, chilling, and then they waited a couple of days, put out the little fake, hey, can y'all help us find him? Everybody already knew who it was, by the way. Everybody knew who it was. Then a day later, here they come. Have y'all seen him? And then this bullshit ass arrest at the place in Bellflower, dude. I ain't buying this stuff. If y'all want to buy that, knock yourself out. If y'all want to be on some, hey, black folks, we need to do better. All right, that's what you want to do, knock yourself out. But all of this is hella suspicious. Y'all know, especially if you're in LA, gangsters don't get this type of damn treatment. What's up, Miss Gates? How are you, dude? The gangsters don't get this kind of treatment, dude. Not only that, when you do a crime like that, a high-profile murder, even a low-level murder, you know the whole block gets gaffled. Nigga, you know the whole 10, 11 people get arrested with you. So this dude had a getaway driver, and she just said, well, I didn't know what he was doing. I thought he was going to get some chicken wings at the barbecue. So she gets to play dumb, and they don't lock her up too? And LA folks, y'all know better. If you in LA, if you going along with this bullshit, you know better. You know something is funny style about this. Yeah, his name is Eric Holden, real funny style, yeah. Yeah, man, come on, man. It's not a reach. They've always used informants to infiltrate the neighborhood, dude. And that's the thing that kills me. They're like, oh, that's a conspiracy. Nigga, when have they not had conspiracies against us? Especially in LA. Dude, go look up a dude named Dothard Perry in the 1960s and 70s. He was an informant, and this dude would infiltrate the Black Panthers. He would infiltrate the Watts writing facility, where this dude would burn down buildings. They had this nigga sabotaging the whole neighborhood in LA. Dothard Perry, look him up. This nigga would do all types of shit at the instructions of the FBI to sabotage the black neighborhoods out here in LA. You know, Sam Cooke, exactly. Dude, they be having informants with these cats. Especially, do you know Nipsey Hussle is a high-profile rapper who's very well respected on the streets. Fam, you know they got all types of informants and FBI agents on rappers. Any high-profile rapper, they're gonna have some folks on them. My dude Nas, my brother Nas, said they had the hip-hop cops on him. Nas found out they had a file on him. And Nas is one of the most laid-back, mellow dudes ever. They got a file on Nas. Biggie, they had a file on Biggie. Tupac, they've had a file on Tupac since he was a kid. You can go pull up Tupac's file right now. They've had a file on Tupac since he was a kid, because his godmother was Assata Shakur. So they've had a file on this dude all his damn life. They had a file on Eazy-E. You understand? So we got to ask questions. You understand? We got to ask questions. So, you know, they were trying to put folks on him. They were clearly trying to put an informant on him if they didn't have one already. But they were trying to, I'm talking about Nipsey Hussle. So now this known informant is trying to buddy up to Nipsey, and Nipsey peeped game. And Nipsey was like, no, man, you got to bounce. Then all of a sudden, you know, yeah, the FBI, they watched Biggie the whole time he was out here. That's another thing. You got these FBI dudes, once they start watching you, these informants are watching you, then all of a sudden you get hit, and then nobody knows who did it, or they can't solve it, or it was just somebody hating. See, that's another thing. They always make it seem like you got hit because just some nigga was hating on you. You understand? Okay, and we're getting some of these little white supremacists in the room. Hold on. And I bet this is, a lot of these people commenting, it's that glory hole dude. It's that little white supremacist glory hole dude from Norway, wherever he's from. The dude who's always wearing that hoodie. What's up, player?
Bro, you spewing this bullshit, bro.
Bro, where you from?
Like,
bro,
I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from Brooklyn.
Okay, you don't even know the politics out here, brother. So why are you
bro?
speaking
But
on
the thing,
business?
but listen, don't. But listen,
Why are
the
you
thing,
speaking on business that you
because
don't know?
listen. The thing is, it was witnesses out there, bro.
Brother, you are
There's witnesses out
3,000
there,
miles away. You don't know our politics
bro.
out here, bro. So you need to stop
There was
speaking on stuff.
witnesses,
Brother,
bro. You doing this shit for your own personal gain, though.
Brother, I got personal gain. I don't have
You
to
see what I'm saying? Like,
gain.
but listen,
what am I gaining?
hold on.
Wait, stop. What am I gaining from this?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. I peeped your IG live yesterday.
What am I gaining from this? And nigga, why
bro,
are you laying in a bunk bed on a choo-choo train? What are you doing, nigga? You laying in a bunk bed on a choo-choo train. What are you moving in the back? Where are you, my nigga?
I peeped your IG live yesterday, and you was at the scene. You was at Marathon. The first thing you was saying was, Make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube and all that.
Yeah.
Bro, you're doing this shit for your personal gain, dog. You
What
gotta
am I
stop
gaining?
spewing this government shit.
What am I gaining?
You feel me?
What am I gaining?
Bro, let me ask you a question, right?
No,
Let me
no,
ask
no,
you a
no.
question.
Answer me, brother. Answer me.
Bro,
What am I
you
gaining?
gain,
No, no,
bro.
no,
You
no. What
trying
am I
to
gaining?
add
What,
traffic. You trying to add traffic to your YouTube subscribers
brother?
and all that. But
I
listen,
got
let me ask you a question.
100,000 followers.
All
I
right,
don't need more
let me ask
traffic.
you ask you a
Nigga, what
question.
are you doing? Are you on
Let
your
me
stomach?
ask
What are
you a
you doing?
question, bro. Let me
Why
ask
are
you
you
a
rocking in the
question,
bed? First, no, no.
bro.
Before
Why
you
your
do that,
eyebrows done
brother.
though? But your
Before you do
eyebrows
that,
is done though.
before you
You
do
feel me?
that,
Your eyebrows is done
dude,
though.
why are
You
you
get
on
your
the
eyebrows
bed
done.
rocking back and
Let me
forth on your
ask you a
stomach,
question.
nigga?
Let me ask you a question, right?
Dude, your
Do
pussy is
hood niggas
dangling.
die
Your
by other hood
pussy
niggas?
is, nigga.
Do
Your
hood
pussy is
niggas die
tingling.
by other hood niggas? Does that
Your
not happen?
pussy is tingling. And why you
Does
not
that
showing
not
your
happen?
face? Why you
Does
not
that not
showing your
happen?
face, bro? Why you not showing your
Does that
face?
not happen though?
Why are you not showing
You
your face, bro?
mad?
Why
You
you not showing
mad,
your
bro?
face,
Because niggas be
brother?
calling your bullshit,
Why
bro.
are
You
you not
always
showing
try to
your
scream
face?
this
Why are you not
conspiracy
showing
shit.
your face,
It's
brother?
not a
Brother,
conspiracy.
why,
Like,
brother? You in a bunk
bro, you
bed,
mad.
brother? You in a bunk
Bro,
bed
no,
with
I'm
your
not.
grandma's
I'm
robe on, my
chilling.
nigga.
I'm chilling. But I'm chilling. You get your eyebrows.
That's what I'm saying right there. I'm just clowning this fuck nigga, but again, bitch niggas like that. That's why you don't take him seriously. You understand? This nigga's on a bunk bed on a choo-choo train with his grandma's. That nigga has a blue robe on. I know this nigga looking at my eyebrow. Look at your, you know a nigga moist when they start looking at niggas' facial features. Nigga, why your eyebrows laid like that? Nigga, fuck you and your cheekbones, nigga. It's always a moist fuck nigga looking at shit on a man that he ain't supposed to be looking at. Nigga, why your nostrils flaring, nigga? Why your lips all succulent? You dig? See, we handle grown man shit. You trying to get some gain. What am I gaining? Nipsey was a friend of mine. I'm talking, this is my dude. What you trying to get some gains? You trying to get some YouTube hits? Because I don't get none. That's jealous nigga talk. A lot of these niggas can't get YouTube hits. So YouTube hits, I guess that's like currency to some of these niggas. If you get YouTube hits, these niggas get jealous over that. That's like money to them. I don't give a fuck about no YouTube. I get 100,000 viewers. There's what, damn near 3,000 people right now here. You don't fuck about that. I get views all the time. There's damn near 3,000 people in here. I'm one of the top lives right now. Oh, look at all the people looking at you. They ain't looking at me in my bunk bed. I'm in my bunk bed. This nigga has a little bitty full-size bunk bed. A grown-ass nigga in that little bitty bed. Now, I know you're looking, nigga. You need to be ashamed of yourself, nigga. You a failure. Nigga, this me. That's me right there, nigga. I'm in front of my spot. And I ain't got no bunk bed, bitch, nigga. See, this is why I'm living. Nigga, your shit look like an episode of Good Times. Nigga, that's Michael and JJ's room you were in. This nigga was in Michael and JJ's room. With poverty and despair out the window. I'm showing off, but I'm stunting. I'm not showing off. I'm stunting on a nigga. That's what I'm doing, Michelle. There's a difference between showing off and stunting on a nigga. I'm going to make this nigga sick with prosperity. That nigga laying up there in that bed, very angry right now. This nigga feet dangling off that bunk bed. And I'm going to make that nigga sick and hate himself. That nigga has a voodoo doll of me sticking pins in it. Why must you bless this nigga, dear Lord? Why did you bless him and not me, Jesus? This nigga poking the damn doll right now, mad. Stay mad. Look at all this, nigga. Look at all this shit. Cars. Look at all this shit. 2-story. Look at it, nigga, and smell it. And then go back there and smell them piss stains in your bunk bed mattress. That stain is pissy. That mattress is pissy as hell. It smelled like piss and cereal. That project smell. And this nigga had a little project echo in the house. That's why he's mad. That's why the nigga was ashamed to show his face. He couldn't even show his face. You dig? Because he didn't want to get at trouble. He didn't want to get in trouble with his employer at Burger King. Because that nigga had to go to work. And he don't want to be on here acting a fool, talking all that gangster shit. Yeah, nigga, fuck all that. You know how niggas in the street be doing? Hiding your damn face. What kind of gangster shit is that? Yeah, nigga, you know how we be doing, nigga. Hold on one second. Would you like an apple pie with that? You would like that with onion rings and a Coke? You bitch ass nigga. Yeah, when a nigga don't show his face, I won, nigga. You salty fuck boy. But I digress. Yeah, this nigga he rocking back and forth. I'm like, is this nigga rowing on his stomach? This nigga rocking his stomach and legs back and forth. God damn, what kind of gangsters are these? Man. That's what I stun on niggas like that, to make them sad. I want you to be sad, nigga. What's up? You got a legit question? What's up, IMJ5? What's your question, brother? Yeah, up here, observing. Look at your eyebrows, though. Your eyebrows ain't arched like mine. God damn. But like I'm saying, man, we gotta really be on point. Don't stir over. We gotta keep our eyes open. Yeah, we really gotta keep our eyes open here. See, his lives from Mars. Man. Yeah, so we talk about my brother Nipsey. But yeah, like I said, man, we got to question a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff we got to question. A lot of things we got to question. What's up? You're 24. You just started your own business. What kind of business you do, brother? Will you put out a documentary? Okay, some of y'all saying shit. I don't know what you're saying. Do I question the arrest of the dude? But yeah, man, I'm like, what kind of deal has this dude made? This dude is a known informant. They gave this dude a head start. Where was he? Where the hell has he been for 2 days? Then he just shows up at a mental facility, and that seems like the perfect excuse. See, Black Santa's gonna keep the marathon store going. That's good. That's good. Damn, it got cold as hell out here real fast. Yeah, they used to kill us. Let me go in the house, man. Shit. It got a little cold out here. Let me go in real quick, guys. Y'all bear with me. Damn. That's the thing about LA. Did my wife lock the damn door? Hold on. Damn. I'm gonna lock the door. I don't have my key. Sorry about this, guys. You hope Nip had life insurance. Yeah, I hope he did too, man. Hold on. Why you lock the door? TJ must have locked it. Why you lock the door? It's cold as hell in here outside. Hold on a second. Why y'all bear with me for 1 second? All right, sorry about this shit. Feel much better in here. All right. You thought somebody was at your door? Yeah, lock me outside. So we need independent investigation. Well, that's what we do. That's what we do. We go down there and we get all the information. We gather as much information as possible. Yeah, we go out and try to gather as much information as possible, and we try to relate that information. Yeah, yeah, man. I want to see how much the dude's bond is going to be, what kind of deal they gonna cut with this dude. Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be very interesting. Yeah, it's gonna be very, very interesting. Yeah, man, I saw that Tasha. I did. I saw that post. Yeah, that was very sad. The lady who was driving, she turned herself in. I see. Look at the words. Notice everybody keeps saying she turned herself in, but nobody's saying is she charged. Watch the words. Watch the words. Daylight is saying that it was a hit. Yeah, man. I mean, damn. People try to be like, well, man, that's just how shit be. This shit go down in the streets, but it don't go down like that. Cats don't do things like that. That brazen and bold in broad daylight, knowing that you're going to make the neighborhood hot. Unless you done cut some kind of deal, knowing that you're going to be protected. You understand what I'm saying? It's too many damn questions why this dude would do this, knowing that the whole block would be hot, that everybody's on this dude's bumper. Not only did this dude elude the police, this nigga eluded the hood. Do y'all know how many people were looking for this nigga? Do y'all know you have Bloods, Crips, everybody looking for this nigga? The whole block was looking for this nigga. You dig? How did this nigga elude everybody? You dig? How did this dude elude everybody? What's up, Conscious Beauty Kirsten? Conspiracy theorists even being doubtful. The fact that the fact that this nigga's alive, and a couple of his family members got hit. That don't make no sense, man. Yeah. He risked his family's safety for a deal with the police. Who's going to meet with him? Yeah. Yeah. The fact that he pulled this damn bold-ass murder off shows he didn't give a shit about his family or anybody else. You got to understand the mind of a snitch. A snitch don't give a shit about anybody. A snitch is a rat. That's the thing about a snitch. A snitch will turn their mama in, nigga. You know? A snitch is a damn rat. They'll turn in anybody. They'll put anybody in jeopardy to save their ass. That's what a rat is. Y'all don't really understand the mind of a damn snitch. That's why people have so much disdain for them. Nothing is lower than that. Getting around niggas, sneaking around niggas, and especially being a snitch that's a killer. That's the most dangerous snitch there is. You understand, when you got these niggas out here who done killed 2 or 3 people or whatever, and they're still walking around, these niggas ain't getting no life sentences. They done killed somebody, and all of a sudden, you see these niggas bouncing around the hood again. You did? And then later on, you start looking at their paperwork and see all the shit that they've done, just like Darthard Perry. Go look up Darthard Perry. This dude burning down buildings, setting folks up. And this rat living in fucking police witness protection. It's like William O'Neill, the dude who set up Fred Hampton. It was a rat, a nigga who caught a charge, and they stepped to him and said, hey, look, we're going to wipe this charge off you. We'll clean your record, but we need you to do this little thing with us. We need you to do security, get close to Fred Hampton, give us the outline of his apartment, earn his trust. And that's what he did. It was a nigga named William O'Neill who they paid $300. They gave that nigga $300 to give them the outline of Fred Hampton's house. And then they came in the middle of the night and blew that brother away and sent William O'Neill's bitch ass to protective custody, to witness protection. What's the Alhambra? Get on. You sound like the glory hole white supremacist, dude. Alhambra, get on camera, bro. Get on camera. That's what I thought, bitch ass. Yeah, so this dude, William O'Neill, he spent years in witness protection, and then I think in the early 90s, he kind of started losing his mind, started going crazy, whatever, then ran out in the street and got hit with a car. He got ran over with a car, and that nigga died like a rat. He lived like a rat and died like a rat. And that's the thing. And that's the message I like to send to folks. Don't live like a coon. There's no honor in being a coon. You know, people always say to people like us, hey, be careful with the work you do. And that's cool. I try to be as careful as possible. But when you're fighting a system of white supremacy, of course, you're going to put yourself in the line of danger. And a lot of times you do get hit. But when you do things that are courageous for a good cause, you don't really die. Because your energy and your spirit lives on through the people you touch. So you still live. The body's just a vessel, but your energy and your spirit is there. But a funky snitch, coon, a coon and a rat, you live for nothing. See, I don't want to be that. And there's too many of us who are choosing the coon option. You need to just survive and multiply. See, Nipsey was a man. See, that's why his spirit touched everybody. That man lived. He lived his fullest life. He touched a lot of people. He challenged the system. He did some stuff that he wasn't supposed to do, meaning be successful in the hood. Get out the hood, become successful, start businesses, and bring other people out with him. See, you live on. You live on. That's why his spirit is living on. His spirit is moving people. That's why so many people out in the streets now lost. But they're going to get direction. That's why we're trying to get people on the right path and just keep the mission going. You dig? It's better to die prolific. That's why I try to get it in. I do a lot of stuff because I'm like, if they targeted me, let me get out as much shit I can get out. But a coon like that fuck nigga, for example, the fuck nigga who called up laying in his bunk bed talking shit, don't be that nigga. You understand? That's what you don't want to do. You don't want to be an insignificant fuck nigga. Sitting up here laying on your stomach with your pussy spread, whining about another nigga, getting some YouTube clicks in the dark with a Snuggie on your head. That's what you don't want to be. You're just a nigga living for nothing. You understand? You want to make an impact on this world. You want to do some things and you want to live up to your damn potential. That's what you want to do. Let me block this fuck nigga right here. You want to live up to your fullest potential. Alhambra, I'm blocking your dumb ass. You dig? That's what you don't want to do, nigga. You don't want to be a rat. That's what rats do. Rats live in the gutter and they multiply. It's just a bunch of gutter rats. Yeah. Yes, that nigga has a bussy. That nigga bussy was spread on the bed. He had the window open so his bussy can air out. That fuck nigga. Yeah, you want to be motivated by prosperity and learning, not jealousy and envy. That's the problem. Too many niggas are motivated by jealousy and envy. And, these niggas who turn out to be snitches and rats and who will turn on you, you got to watch those type of dudes. And I really wish my dude Nipsey had some other hitters there with him. Nipsey should not have had to do his own work like that to run that snitch off the block. Yeah, Nipsey motivated you. Much respect. Yeah, that jealousy and envy is a beast. Yeah, you got a lot of niggas to be jealous over little bitty shit. Yeah, I was arguing with some nigga on Twitter today. You had some little failed podcaster mad. And it's always, you can tell when niggas are mad. I can tell when it's a failed podcaster because of the shit they're mad at. Man, you getting views and likes. Man, you getting clicks. These are niggas with their own little YouTube pages that don't nobody listen to because they little mush mouth niggas. Let me tell you something, and that's another thing. You got a lot of YouTubers out here who get mad because some of my videos get like 100,000, 200,000 views easily, and I'm just talking about regular shit. Yeah, I feel bad for Lauren too. That's my sister. But a lot of these dudes, they want to get shine. They want to get people to listen to them because a lot of people want to have something to say. They want to express themselves. But the problem is, you haven't stopped being a fuck nigga. See, a lot of people want to be listened to. You want to be a person that folks go to for expertise. But the problem is, you've been a fuck nigga all your life. You never lived. You've been in your mama's house all your goddamn life. So all you gonna know is your single mother's perspective on life, which is just running your mouth gossiping. You don't know nothing. As a man, let's keep it 100. A lot of these niggas get mad because they see folks like me with hundreds of thousands of views. Well, nigga, do you know all the shit I done been through? Nigga, I done lived. Nigga, I got life experience. Nigga, I done been around this planet. Nigga, I done been everywhere. I done lived everywhere. I lived in South Central. I lived in Compton. I lived in Seattle. I lived in Detroit. I lived in Alabama. I lived in Atlanta. I lived in Hawaii. I've traveled all over Africa, traveled all over Europe, traveled all over Asia. Nigga, I done been to the jungles of Malaysia. I done been to the shanty towns of Brazil. I done been to the favelas of some of these countries. Dude, you have to live. And when you live and you get life experience, you have something to say that people will want to hear because you've experienced things that the average person has not experienced. So when I look at things, I look at it from a worldly travel perspective. I look at it from all angles. You know what's up, ATL? And my sister Michelle is in here from Straight for the Air. From the Air, they do you the same way, of course. See, when you start traveling and going around the world and expanding your mind, motherfuckers start wanting to hate. You know, you're supposed to travel and expand your mind. And I see you, Michelle. And you usually it's just you by yourself, or you got your little sugar daddy with you, Michelle. But you know, women, y'all know how it is. Women, if you're a woman who travels, you know how hard it is to get one of your homegirls to go with you. Sometimes you want your homegirl to go with you. And girl, man, my money funny. I'm trying to get this new weed. I'm trying, this. You get a lot of excuses. What's up, Jay Cali? Shout out to my brother Jay Cali, my drummer, being slide. Yeah, man, you try to get niggas to travel with you, even the homies. Niggas, oh man, well, what happened was I'm waiting on this thing to come through. And yeah, so sometimes you got to roll dolo. You got to roll by yourself. You know? And that's okay. What's up, Red Cakes? It was just some random fuck nigga. It wasn't nobody. Just some random fuck nigga. Some random fuck nigga whining about how many clicks and views I get. And that's another thing with these YouTube niggas and some of these little internet niggas. They think that clicks and views, that's currency to them. And that shit don't mean nothing to me. Because I get that anyway. I'm going to get that. I draw an audience. I get all that stuff. What I think of the Breakfast Club. Those are my friends. Charlamagne is my dude. I got a lot of love for them. Yeah, those are my folks. Yeah, a lot of times you travel alone. Yeah, that whole, you know what's up, Kate, claiming mental illness. They already setting this shit up, man. With this dude, that whole thing, catching him at a mental facility. Man, if y'all don't get the hell out of here with that bullshit, this is the fix is already in, man. This nigga done committed this murder in broad daylight and eluded police, and now he done showed up at a mental facility. That was set up from day one, man. It looks like it was set up from day one. It just don't pass the smell test. That doesn't pass the smell test. Well, jealousy, this whole jealous thing, it's a fairly recent thing of men being jealous of men. We as Black folks, we used to not be like that. Because of systematic deprivation, seeing so many of us without, the minute one of us gets something, it's like, well, damn. What about me? It's like an abandonment thing. It's an abandonment thing. A lot of Black folks, when, for example, a lot of these Negroes, and I'm talking about a lot of these dusty Negroes, when you're in the hood and you doing dusty shit or just some street shit, niggas will roll with you. But when you try to go legit and get up out the game, niggas are like, well, damn, what about me? I'm going to be abandoned. I'm going to be here alone. You understand? Well, niggas be wanting company. A lot of cats want company and misery. That's why you don't want nobody to rise up. If they rise up, then that means they're going to leave you. That's why niggas be like, don't forget where you came from now. That means don't leave me. Don't leave me. But nowadays, you got dudes out here who, within the last 40, 50 years, were raised by single mothers. And a lot of these niggas have a single mother mentality. And they react to other men like a single mother. They react to other men like a woman. So when they see a man who's successful, it's like they want that man to do something for them. They want to get something from that man, like a woman. Like a woman sees a dude, a woman wants some resources. So she's going to use her sexuality. She's going to use her game, her finesse to get some resources from the dude, which she can, which is all right. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to, utilize some of your assets to leverage resources from dudes of means. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just human nature. When you see these bitch-made niggas who want to do that and they can't. So what they do, they just start hating because it's frustrating because their mama can do that. Your mama can be out there and showing her titties, her ass, and pussy and all that. But then you get a nigga like the one who called up. You saw how moist this nigga was? You saw the nigga who called up, how moist he was. He's laying in the bed like a bitch in a dark, little bitty ass project bedroom. And you saw the window. Looked like some train tracks was out in the window. This nigga's laying in a little twin bed, rocking back and forth with his bussy in the air, talking about my eyebrows. Look at your eyebrows. Really, nigga? You think that's the nigga who's raised by a single mother? You think? That nigga didn't have no man growing up. And mad because a man like myself of means, we can't give him nothing. You dig? So the only thing they can do is try to hate you down a little bit to make themselves feel better. And then what's really sad, you got a lot of dudes out here who's so bitch made, they hate on women. Women, do you notice that? Especially attractive women online. And this is something fairly new. Especially these niggas be seeing these girls on Instagram getting attention. You see these girls on Instagram, they got a little cash app, and niggas be hitting that cash app. And you got these attractive women doing their thing on Instagram, and niggas be all in your DM, bitch, fuck you. I'm like, damn, nigga. Nigga, damn. Bitch, you ain't all that. Why your ass out like that? Niggas, you hating on women? You dig? He hating because his bussy can't do the kind of magic you can do. His bussy ain't working right. You dig? You hating on the woman because you can't do what she do. You can't get it in like she gets it in. You can't get the attention she's getting. And they start hating on the women. Because see, a lot of people think they're mad because they can't get the woman. That ain't it. No, they want the attention that she gets. See, they want to get what she has, which is attention. They don't want the pussy. They don't want that. These bitch niggas, they don't want that. They want the attention that she gets. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, you ain't cute. Look at you. That's why your nose is so big anyway. Fuck out of here. You're hating on women. You dig? So these niggas are real frustrated because, you know, they live like a bitch. And they think like a bitch. No, they're not gay. These are heterosexual niggas. That's why even in the relationships with these niggas, it's always these niggas are extra emotional. You know, you deal with niggas like that. These are the niggas who try to be tough, and that's the thing. You see, a lot of these niggas try to cover up that shit by trying to be extra tough. You know, a lot of these niggas try to, like that moist fuck nigga who called up earlier. So he tried to sound like a little gangster. Yeah, nigga, I'm from Brooklyn. See, you know how it is in these streets. I'm like, nigga, are you rocking back and forth on your stomach, my nigga? Nigga, you talking about the streets and your feet are in the air? What the fuck is you talking about? He's trying to sound extra gangster. No, these niggas not really technically. They ain't. No, they're not gay. You know? Yeah. But who, you know, it don't take much for them to go there. Yeah. What's up, Spaghetti Cake? Add you back? Nigga, fuck out of here. If they were 25, you can't save them. Yeah. Yeah, that nigga has a bonnet with little baby hairs and shit. Yeah, he ain't no rep for Brooklyn. I got love in Brooklyn, man. But gangsters don't be laying on no twin bed with their feet in the air, with a Snuggie over their back. Man. They telling me about the business out here in LA. You gonna tell me what the fuck is going on in my city about my friend. Okay, nigga. Man. What's up, little Haiti 1804? How long have I been on? Because this thing is gonna stop. I want to start again. Man. This is why so many younger women. Yeah, that's why younger women. All these young girls be all up in my DMs. I be getting these. And when I mean young, I'm like 21. I don't want to sound like R. Kelly. Like, when you mean teen, how old is a teenager? You know, not, you know. But yeah, I get the little 20, 21-year-olds all in the DMs telling me they done got their braces off. I'm like, all right, I don't know why you sharing this information with me. I'm in bed with Mama Peanut. Y'all be in my DMs telling me all y'all little young girl business that I don't want to know. Y'all 20 and 21-year-old women, y'all gonna find you somebody. Before y'all get my wife to post some grits on my ass, looking at, I don't even want to look at your goddamn tweets. My wife be looking over my shoulder. My wife be popping up like Candyman. I look at one of y'all DMs, and I pop up, who's that bitch? I'm like, hey, well, I don't know, shit. God damn. Candyman? Y'all got me in here nigga-splaining. I don't want to explain why y'all telling me. Why is she telling you all? I don't know. I don't know this person. I got a nigga-splain. Shit. God damn. I don't know why she telling me about her braces coming off. I don't know. That Nipsey, yeah, man. A lot of folks like that interview that we did with Nipsey. Nipsey was on Ism Radio. A lot of folks like that interview. Very good interview. Very good interview. Yeah.